Selamat pagi di Jakarta. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Selamat pagi, Pak.
Pagi, Pak Dubes.
Selamat pagi, Pak Dubes.
Malam, Pak Dubes ya? Udah malam ya, Pak?
Selamat pagi, Pak Tobing.
Pagi, Bu Renata.
Selamat pagi di Jakarta.
Pagi waktu Jakarta, selamat malam.
Selamat pagi, Bapak sekalian.
Pagi, Pak Dirjen.
Selamat pagi, Pak
Salam.
Dirjen.
Oke, Pak Dubes, Pak Rio.
Pak Dirjen, Pak Ketum, apa kabar? Pak Bim?
Alhamdulillah baik.
Selamat pagi, Pak Dirjen.
Selamat pagi, selamat
Kabar?
pagi. Baik, Pak Rio, Pak Dubes. Ya, Pak Luky Alfirman, selamat pagi. Assalamualaikum, Pak Luky.
Pak Luky Alfirman, Pak Dirjen. Selamat pagi, salam
Pak
dari
Dubes, salam kenal Pak Dubes.
Terima kasih atas dukungannya, Pak Dirjen, Pak Luky, Pak Ibu, Pak Tobing.
Selamat, Pak Dubes.
Jam berapa, Pak Dubes Rio?
Beda 12 jam, Pak. Sekarang jam 7.2. our two countries.
I'm sorry, Ambassador, I missed the name. The music is very loud in the background. I can hardly hear you.
Yeah. No,
Music is very...
It's in the picture. It's Anthony. Pleased to meet you.
Yes.
Let us introduce you, Ambassador Ngurah Swajaya, the Director General for American and European Affairs. This is the one responsible in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Greetings, Ambassador.
Especially for our bilateral relations.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet
Udah nih
you,
sekarang ya,
Ambassador.
musiknya dari outlet sudah.
Sudah. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we will witness the signing ceremony of the Grand Agreement for supporting the Community Connect project post Irma disaster in 2017 between the government of the Republic of Indonesia and the government of Antigua and Barbuda. By Honorable Bapak Luky Alfirman, Director General of Budget Financing and Risk Management, Ministry of Finance of the Republic of Indonesia, and the Honorable Bapak Anthony Liverpool, Permanent Secretary of Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Antigua and Barbuda. The Grand Agreement will be signed in Indonesian in English. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, distinguished guests in Jakarta, and good evening, distinguished guests in St. John's and Bogota. In view of COVID-19 pandemic, the government of the Republic of Indonesia and the government of Antigua and Barbuda had agreed to hold the signing ceremony virtually, where the Grand Agreement will be signed simultaneously in two locations, in Jakarta, Indonesia, and St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda. We also wish to acknowledge the presence of our official, President Director of Indonesian Agency for International Development, Director General for Information and Public Diplomacy, Director General for American and European Affairs, Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia in Bogota, Republic Colombia, accredited to Antigua and Barbuda, and the Federation of Saint Christopher and Nevis, Indonesian Honorary Consul for Antigua and Barbuda, and all senior officials from both Indonesia and Antigua and Barbuda.
Recording in progress.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin the ceremony, please allow me to read the agenda. The first agenda will be signing of the Grand Agreement for supporting the Community Connect project post Irma disaster in 2017, followed by photo session. And the next agenda will be remarks from the government of the Republic of Indonesia and the government of Antigua and Barbuda. Ladies and gentlemen, now we begin with the first agenda, the signing of the Grand Agreement for supporting the Community Connect project post Irma disaster in 2017. For this agenda, we respectfully invite Bapak Tormar Bulang Lubantobi, President Director of Indonesian Agency for International Development, Bapak Paul Ryan, Indonesian Honorary Consul for Antigua and Barbuda, to kindly turn on the camera and witness the signing process. To the signing process from the Government of the Republic of Indonesia will be represented by Director General of Budget Financing and Risk Management, Ministry of Finance of the Republic of Indonesia, Bapak Luky Alfirman. And from the Government of Antigua and Barbuda will be represented by Permanent Secretary of Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Antigua and Barbuda, Bapak Anthony Liverpool. Bapak Luky Alfirman and Bapak Anthony Liverpool. The time is yours. Okay. Now to commemorate the ceremony, we'll proceed to photo session. We'll take the photo arrangement for this order. First, Bapak Luky and Bapak Anthony. Okay, hold the grand agreement to the camera. Okay, I'll do simple countdown from 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more. 3, 2, 1. Okay. And for our second photo, Bapak Luky, Bapak Anthony, Bapak Tortobing, dan Bapak Paul stay on camera, and we respectfully invite Bapak Gede Ngurah Swajaya, Director General for American and European Affairs, Bapak Teguh Faizasha, Director General for Information and Public Diplomacy, Bapak Priyo Iswanto, Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia in Bogota, Republic Colombia, accredited to Antigua and Barbuda, and the Federation of Saint Christopher and Nevis, Bapak Ian Rubianto, Secretary of Director General of Budget Financing and Risk Management. Turn on their camera and join for the session. Okay, okay. I'll do simple countdown again. From 3, don't forget to smile. 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, following the signing of the Grand Agreement, the next agenda will be remarks from the Government of the Republic of Indonesia and the Government of Antigua and Barbuda. The first remarks, we would like to invite the Honorable Director General of Budget Financing and Risk Management, Ministry of Finance of the Republic of Indonesia, Bapak Luky Alfirman, to deliver his remark in this occasion. Please, Bapak Luky, the time is yours.
Thank you, Bu Leni. Can you hear my voice? Okay, thank you, Bu Leni. Can you hear my voice?
That's fine. Clear.
Okay, thank you. Yang kami hormati Direktur Jenderal Amerika dan Eropa, Kementerian Luar Negeri, Bapak Gede, Ngurah, Swajaya. Yang kami hormati Direktur Jenderal Informasi dan Diplomasi Publik, Kementerian Luar Negeri, Bapak Teguh Faizasha, Duta Besar dan Berkuasa Penuh Republik Indonesia untuk Republik Colombia, perangkap Antigua dan Barbuda, serta Saint Christopher and Nevis di Bogota, Republik Colombia, Bapak Priyo Iswanto, Your Excellency, Permanent Secretary Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Government of Antigua and Barbuda, Mr. Anthony Liverpool, Honorary Consul, Mr. Paul Ryan, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to all our brothers and sisters in Jakarta. Very good evening to our brothers and sisters in St. John's, and good evening as well to brothers and sisters in Bogota. First of all, on behalf of the government of the Republic of Indonesia, it is a pleasure to welcome all of you to this ceremony. Although we do it virtually due to current circumstances, I believe it will not undermine the importance of this event. The friendship between two countries enables us to work hand in hand, particularly in difficult conditions. The calamity taking place in 2017 in Antigua and Barbuda had been responded by the government of Indonesia by extending a commitment to provide grant assistance to support the government of Antigua and Barbuda in rehabilitation and a construction process. The grant agreement we signed today is to fulfill that commitment. Furthermore, this support will enhance friendship and collaboration between our two countries and may encourage new cooperation in the near future. Today, I'm very delighted in the midst of challenges we are all encountering because of pandemic COVID-19, we are able to conclude the grant agreement to support the government of Antigua and Barbuda on the project Community Connect as part of the bigger program Build Back Better post-Irma disaster in 2017. Soon after the signing today, the government of the Republic of Indonesia, through Indonesian Aid, will take care of the disbursement of the grant. We do hope the project will be implemented and completed within the agreed schedule. We believe the outcome of the project will enhance people-to-people contact. In other words, community get connected as the project name suggests. Finally, the agreement signing today can be done because of all effort extended by all agencies from both countries. In that, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude and appreciation for all the representatives from both government of Antigua and Barbuda and the government of the Republic of Indonesia. I will stop right here, and again, thank you very much for taking part in this virtual ceremony. Keep safe and stay healthy. Very good morning from Jakarta. Thank you.
Thank you, Bapak Luky. Next, we would like to invite the Honorable Director General for American and European Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, Bapak Gede Ngurah Swajaya, to deliver his remark in this occasion. To Bapak Gede, the time is yours.
Terima kasih. Thank you very much. Very good evening to our friends, His Excellency Mr. Priyo Iswanto, the Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia to Antigua and Barbuda, to also our colleague, His Excellency Mr. Anthony Liverpool, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, International Trade and Immigration of Antigua and Barbuda, Honorable Paul Ryan, the Honorary Consul of the Republic of Indonesia to Antigua and Barbuda, and a very good morning to our friends in Jakarta, Luky Alfirman, Director General of Budget Financing Risk Management of the Indonesian Ministry of Finance, my friend Pak Faisazah, the Director General of Information and Public Diplomacy of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, colleague from the Indonesian Aid, colleague from Ministry of Finance, as well as Foreign Affairs, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to begin by thanking all parties involved in today's signing ceremony. I'm very pleased to witness this signing of the grant agreement between Indonesia and Antigua Barbuda. Although the signing is done virtually, but I think this still very, very meaningful occasion. As a development partner, this grant agreement represents Indonesia's commitment to extend our support to our friends in Antigua and Barbuda, especially during this challenging time. It is true, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Excellencies, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, as an archipelagic country, Indonesia is also confronted with similar challenges that affect Antigua and Barbuda, such as adverse impacts of the climate change, and we are also countries that are prone to natural disaster. Recovery process in the aftermath of the natural disaster indeed very crucial to restore the livelihood of the people. It requires efforts and planning to rebuild the damaged infrastructure and to return the livelihood of the people to normalcy. Therefore, we need to stand together and also to share the burden through solidarity and cooperation. Indonesia is very pleased to extend our small contribution and willing to continue cooperating through, for instance, knowledge and experience sharing on natural disaster risk management, including rehabilitation and reconstructions. As we entered into the first decade of our bilateral cooperations since 23rd of September 2011, I'm very pleased to reiterate our commitment to strengthen further our mutual beneficial cooperation. And I wish, therefore, to commend the good work of our friends, Ambassador Priyo Iswanto in Bogota, our friends, our colleagues in Antigua and Barbuda, including also the Honorary Consul Paul Ryan for facilitating our bilateral relations. We are deeply grateful for the continuous support extended to each other in various multilateral fora. We sincerely hope this grant agreement will contribute to the post-disaster recovery efforts and reconstruction process in Antigua and Barbuda. Please take this contribution as an humble gesture of our solidarity and friendship between the people of our two countries. Let me conclude by expressing our commitment to continue working together and collaborate on areas of our mutual benefits. I have seen the growing interest of enhancing further our trade cooperation between Indonesia and Antigua and Barbuda. Therefore, Indonesia is now looking forward to study as well as to implement our plan to establish a bilateral trade agreement between Indonesia and the CARICOM countries, including also Antigua and Barbuda. In the past 3 years, we continuously organizing the Indonesian Latin America and the Caribbean Business Forum, known as INALAC, to provide a platform for an annual interactions among businesses in Indonesia and Latin America and also the Caribbean. This year, the Business Forum will be organized by using our digital platform in October 14 and 15. And therefore, I'm very pleased to welcome again the participants of our colleague from Antigua and Barbuda. Let me congratulate and extend our most sincere appreciation to the relevant parties that has already been involved in making the preparation for this signing, as well as to make available the grant that will be extended to our colleague in Antigua Barbuda. Especially, we would like to thank the Indonesian Aid, Indonesian Ministry of Finance, and also Ministry for Foreign Affairs in Jakarta, as well as our colleague in the Indonesian Embassy in Bogota. I sincerely look forward for the successful implementation of the grant contribution in support of Community Connect project. And hopefully this will benefit the people in Antigua and Barbuda. Finally, please stay safe and also stay healthy in this challenging time. And thank you very much for your cooperation and also your friendship. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bapak Bapak Gede Ngurah. Now, the last remarks, we would like to invite the Honorable Permanent Secretary of Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Antigua and Barbuda, Bapak Anthony Liverpool, to deliver his remarks. To Bapak Anthony, the time is yours.
Good morning. Honorable Luky Alfirman, Director General of Budget, Finance and Risk Management in Ministry of Finance. His Excellency Piero Iswanto, Ambassador of Indonesia to Antigua and Barbuda. Director General, Caribbean Affairs in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Director General of Public Communication. Officials of the Ministry of Finance and Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and officials of Indonesia Aid, good morning to you. I'm indeed honored to be afforded this opportunity to sign, on behalf of my government, this important agreement for the Community Connect project, designed to respond to the needs of the people of the St. Paul's community in Antigua and Barbuda. Antigua and Barbuda and the Republic of Indonesia enjoy excellent bilateral relationship based on core values such as cooperation, mutual respect, and support. His Excellency Piero Iswanto has done an excellent job in enhancing relations between our two countries and has built a legacy of cooperation, goodwill, and true friendship. The appointment of your honorary consul, Mr. Paul Ryan, and the signing of this agreement signals a new chapter of enhanced cooperation and friendship that will be of mutual benefit to our two countries. As the third largest democracy in the world, and after India and the United States of America, and a rising power, regional power, and an emerging global player, Indonesia is set to be an important partner for small island states like Antigua and Barbuda. Your Excellencies, I want to take this opportunity to express on behalf of the Honorable E.P. Chet Green, Minister of Immigration, Trade and Foreign Affairs, our sincere appreciation for the areas of cooperation between our two countries, particularly in the area of training opportunities that are offered by your government. My Minister of Foreign Affairs is delighted about the timely support provided by Indonesia for the Community Connect project, which forms part of the post-disaster response and the government's current response to the economic fallout as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Community Connect program will therefore facilitate the establishment of a community computer center designed to provide residents with the opportunity to become computer literate and develop basic information technology skills. Additionally, participants will access online learning programs for students who may have difficulties accessing the internet. They will also be able to access online social media marketing training and will be connected to the National Office of Disaster Services Digital Mitigation Digital Portal. The Community Connect project will target single parents and unemployed mothers, students at primary and secondary levels, and socially challenged young people. Once again, colleagues, I want to say thank you for this grand support to Antigua and Barbuda.
Thank you, Bapak Anthony. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. To conclude our ceremony, we wish to extend our sincere appreciation as well as our best wishes for the good health and well-being of everyone who joined us in this ceremony. Thank you for attending, and hopefully we will meet again in the near future. Stay safe and stay healthy. Good morning, distinguished guests in Jakarta, and good evening, distinguished guests in St. John's and Bogota. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Itu.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good night.